Here we go. Sorry for the lack of audio. The mic was off. Offside on the Plainsmen. Plainsmen of White Plains in green, Bruins in their white yellow. Watch it. All right, here we go. Rough afternoon for the Bruins. This is a night game, 8:30 start here in Parkwood. Saturday night, Great Neck. Where would you rather be, folks? All right, Plainsmen come in. Regroup in his zone, go to the point. Huber tries to break out, and he does. Here comes Huber. He's got one man to beat. That man rides him into the boards. And here we go, save, follow-up. Nets off. DePompas gets nailed to the boards, but DePompas follows up, and that almost worked. And a quick change for that line. Sandro got hurt in game one. We'll see if he's out on the ice for tonight's game. Took a puck off the inside of his knee. And Bruins win the draw, get it deep. Oh, Emmanuel goes throw a hit, and the Plainsman returns the favor. Looks like we got a strong kid there in green, number 91. Burke clears the zone. Out to Baldwin, over to Merrick, just kidding. Let's see, Jack George on the chase. Manuel, hard around to Eddie. Eddie and Plainsman. Plainsman look like they might be a physical team here. Jack George gets it around to the point. And number 14 on the puck for the Plainsman. He's coming, trying to cut to the middle. He gets double teamed. Out to the point to the Plainsman. He pinches and gets away with it. No one covers for the Plains. I take that back. There are two guys back. Plainsman coming around the net, looking to center. And they've got it free and clear behind the net. He's coming around. He's got all day. Turns and shoots wide. Who do we got in goal? Do we know? Jacob Grant in goal. All right, Plainsman keep it in. Bruins having a tough time getting it out. And I believe that is Lucas. Pushes it, but gets blocked. Two Plainsmen back there, outnumber the Bruins. They're everywhere. Bruins' legs got to be getting tired. Manuel tries to get around, doesn't get through the stick of the Plainsman. Plainsman behind the net. And wrap around Eddie, a little late. So the Plainsmen still have it. Oh, and a big hit by Nygaard. Shakes things up. And fire wagon change. Get the Bruins off. And on the wraparound, Emmanuel, he's got it again. Fans on the second attempt. He's still got a slot. Shot, block. He had Huber in front for the rebound. And out come the Plainsman. Barbera on the cover. Barbera goes for poke check. Some checking going on behind the play. Tough to read outside the camera. Plainsman getting away of every puck here. And they keep it in. Huber tried to break out. Win on the play. George there. Off the board. George, here comes Huber. Huber, he's got a man with him. I think that's Casella. Huber's trying to get over to him. Doesn't work. Casella's going to go for the big hit on Maria. Half a hit. George there. George. And the Plainsman leaves his feet. Barbera in a high shot. Glove blocked by the goalie. I wouldn't call it a save. And out come the Plainsman. Plainsman left their feet on the check. Very dirty check. Nothing called. Barbera on the puck. Pushes it around. Barbera again. Gets it out to the point. And we've got an out-of-play puck, and I'm going to switch it over to Nick to say hello tonight.
Good evening, everybody. We've got some action going on here, but so far, Great Neck looking like it's a continuation of third period from today. Player interview? Injured right here with me right now. I got Casey Strime recovering off of injured reserve right now.
Yeah.
Casey, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm shaking up a little bit. But
how do the Bruins look tonight?
they look like they're coming out strong, but giving up in their own zone. They can't get it out.
So coming back to the Bruins zone, Huber looks like Huber's coming in on the face-off. Huber on the face-off. George trying to get it out of the zone. Plainsman keep it in, but there's Barbera, pops it out, and now they're chasing. So George getting there. George coming around. He's going to challenge him. Yes. And they try to send it back the other way. Barbera on the D, and sends it back into the neutral zone. They dump it. Wynn getting a hold of it. Wynn now trying to send it back the other way. They put a skate on it. Shot. Stopped by Jacob. George there to put it around the boards. Huber trying to get it out. George coming with him. George now dumps. And they're going to come. Plainsman coming back the other way. DePompas and Emmanuel challenging, goes end to end off the post, and Jacob goes down. Casey, what do you think the Bruins have to do out here today to pull out a win?
Well, they need to pass. They need to dump it in from the red line. They haven't been doing that lately, and that's been costing them. Also, the changes. The changes need to happen efficiently.
So now you got Emmanuel trying to clear it out of the zone. Plainsman come around. So far controlling it. They put it across the middle. Can't get it to go. It's up loose. Plainsman now putting it in front of goal, but nice stop by Dettori. And now they come the other way. Caroline up against the boards. She goes down but pushes it forward. Helping her is DePompas. DePompas now moving towards the goal. Coming around, wraps, tries to get it. The goalie gets a pad on it. Caroline with the check. And Plainsman coming the other way now. And so we're going to have a hard collision. So we've got a Plainsman down. Nicky Dettori looking like he's okay. No worse for the wear on the hit. And Plainsman's getting, he got. So he's coming back. All right. All right, he gets shaken up and back to the bench. 9:46 here in the first period, 0-0. So Emmanuel on the faceoff right now. He sends it towards the boards. DePompas getting there. Helping him is Barbera. Barbera now skating. Comes across. Lucas sending it out away from the goal. And then it comes back around behind the boards with Nygaard. Ooh, trying to get a stick on it. Can't do it. And now he's got 3 Plainsmen there and Emmanuel coming in to throw some body. We're going to get a roughing here, maybe. Yeah, not sure what we're going to see here. Yeah. No, what they did, they just blew the whistle and stopped the play there. So now Huber trying to get to it. Huber kicks it. No icing. And so he puts it in front of the net. Nygaard coming around, sends it towards DePompas. He can't get there. Get pushed out of the way. They come back the other way. DePompas got a rush now. Nygaard loses stick, and now the puck is loose behind the net. Good job. You know, they get away with that, and now they get some good passing. DePompas going across. He's pushed, but loses control of the puck. Back the other way by Barbera. Plainsman trying to come in fast. Shot wide, and puck goes loose. Emmanuel now looking up. He'll pass across, and here's Joey. This gives him an opportunity. Oh, can't get the shot in. But the passing was very good there to set this up. So they've tried it, hits the skate, player goes down, and now Plainsman come the other way, try to put Emmanuel down, doesn't work. Plainsman now trying to get it out of the zone. Huber there fighting for it. Nygaard fighting for it and gets past Wynn. That's going to be a little bit of a problem now. It's a 2-on-1 by Jack George. That's a problem. And they missed the net. Another shot. Ooh, whiffs. So we got a little luck. We got a little bit of luck right there, Mr. Barbera.
Well, this Plainsman team's physical. This is a physical game. 62 into the zone. Drops it back. A little tic-tac-toe. Oh, in front in the slot in the shot. And it's loose. No. think the defenseman, I think that might have been Wynn there on the saving slide. Is that maybe DePompas? Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't have that camera going over there. I don't have
Anyway, scrambling front, then no worse for the wear of the Bruins. Trying to figure out if the Bruins are running 4 or 5 defensemen. Got to try to do a count on that. Face off in the Bruins zone. Out come the Bruins. Plainsmen are finishing all their checks. And breaks free. Barbera on the coverage, forces him wide. A little bit of a knuckleball wide. Barbera with the poke check, ineffective, but Jacob picks him up off the boards and out. And here comes Huber off the ricochet. Huber getting ridden, tries to get to the middle. He's got a man in front, takes a shot, save. Doesn't control the rebound. 91's got the puck. Casella's on him. And out come. And here they go. Barbera on the coverage on 62, poke check, and blows that play up. And here come the Plainsmen on change off the bench is 77. Bruins keep it in. Casella over to Huber. He's got a man in front. Puck took a while to get to him. Casella gets it deep. Eddie's looking at it. And out comes number 80 for the Plainsmen. Busted up by Jack, I believe. Casella gets it in. Huber's got to chase again. And here comes the defensive giveaway. Huber. Bounced off his stick. Huber's got it there. Nope. Manuel, Huber on the backhand, circling wide. Huber still got control. Huber tries to push to the middle, doesn't go through, 3 blocks it. Casella on that. Jack George tries to bust it up, no good. We've got, who's that back on D there? Lucas on D. Goes through. Wide, no, who's that over there right there on the puck? That's Lucas, okay, Lucas on the puck. Haven't seen Sandro on the ice yet tonight. I'm not sure. Sandro was on the bench, we got confirmed, but he's not on the ice. George on him, forces him wide. Ben forces him even wider. Behind the net for the Plainsmen. They're looking to see what they can develop in front of the net. Right now they're in the corner. Cycling. Wearing out the little check there by the Bruin, knocks him off the puck. Outnumbered by 2 men, gets it out to the point. Point man, toe drags in, he's got a point blank. Save made by Jacob. This ain't good. Now we're okay. Let's see. And we are out of the zone. We need to change desperately. Huber with the steal. Here comes Huber. He's got another shot. And he's in! Joey Huber. 2 times the charm for Joey.
He gets it from behind, not looking.
Unbelievable breakaway. Capasso had no shot on that. And shockingly, with the way the game has been going, the Bruins are up 1-0 because, from my perspective, they've been outplayed so far. So let's see if the Plainsmen up the body contact. They get into the zone, but they're offside. 5:05 of the first period. 1-0. Great neck. It's a mild evening here in December. Hopefully ice holds up for the 3rd period. And Bruins win a draw. Barbera with the puck, gets it out to neutral ice. And here come the Bruins. That is Nygaard. Nygaard with George. Going to connect. Kind of laid back a little bit on him. Bruins have good coverage back. Barbera steps up. Gets it in his skate and pushed wide by Wynn, who gets hit. Here comes Barbera. He's got a little daylight. He's got a guy hooking him, sort of. Oh. Here we go. We got Barbera on a Barbera on a forecheck. He's in there. He's out of position. Someone better cover for him. He goes to center, and nothing happens there. Nothing develops. Good attempt, but nothing doing. Nygaard kept in by Wynn. Good checking by the Bruins. On net, soft shot. Capasso easily puts it aside. Nygaard puts it behind the net to George. George dumps it deeper. No other Bruin there. And looks like it could be an icing if it goes wide, and we get a whistle. Back over to you, Nick.
So 4:05 here in the first period. Great Nick sending some fresh legs out there. Looking to keep up the momentum here right now. Coming in is Eddie, Caroline, and looks like DePompas. Staying back on D is Lucas and Dettori. DePompas on the faceoff. Takes his own puck and try to get it out. Doing a good job keeping it in. It's going to come out. Eddie's there, puts it back in. Now they're gonna bring it out, and now they're gonna have to reset. Good job by Eddie. He goes down. Yeah, no call on that, even though, yes. And so now puck comes across. Plainsman shot wide. No, he passes, and they try to tic-tac-toe, and it wasn't going to work. So now Plainsman coming around again, skating. Doing a typical Great Neck move, skating around and burning a lot of energy. So now they've burned a lot of energy. DePompas getting there with Lucas. Plainsman come away with it. They're looking to take a shot, but gets taken away. And Great Neck getting the game that it likes, the kind of things that Great Neck does. So these guys are skating it around. Puck is loose. Lucas getting it against the boards and out finally. There's DePompas. He sends it toward the middle, but it goes down. And DePompas gets the knee, and he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna be he's hurting a little bit here right now.
He's slow to get up here now. Already.
Yodi's not here. Nate's not here. The Poppers just went off. So who do we have? We have Ben.
All right, so coming away with it is looks like it was manual, but the Plainsmen recover. And now Barbera to Casella. Casella trying to clear it. Barbera with the foot. And so now they're saying it's okay. And sending it back out now is Jack George. Comes down all the way. Huber coming quick. Huber goes past him. They try to reset. And now, getting there is Emmanuel. He hits the boards. He hits the boards. The boards took a real bad shot there. and so now Plainsman coming. Oh, nice. See, and now Emmanuel gives him a nice nudge. This is what these guys need. This is a Great Neck type of game. Yeah. So puck went out of play. They're going to reset here. Coming in on the face-off, it looks like it's going to be Emmanuel. He's got Huber on one side and Cassell on the other wing here. Emmanuel gets it against the boards because Barbera against the boards again with Emmanuel. They're trying to clear it. They finally do it. Huber now on the chase. Plainsman get to it first. Now they're trying to bring it back the other way. And so now the shot towards Jacob stopped. He doesn't cover, lets it play. Great Neck comes in, takes it, and puck is still in play. And it's in the zone. Now Casella pushing. Helping him is Jack George and Emmanuel. They're trying to get it out, and here they go. Casella's there. Casella looking. He's going to pass it up to Huber, but intercepted. And so gets past Emmanuel, and now it's going to be the D. Win there with Dettori. Puck is behind the net. Dettori. Oh, and wow, they unbelievable. Did not go in. That should have gone. Hard to tell from this angle, Joe. 44 seconds left in the first period. Let's see if Great Neck can get out of here, keeping it up a goal. So, battle up front, and they finally come with it, and doing a good job looking. Pass, Huber, he chips it, comes towards the goalie, and they're going to hopefully keep it on this end for the last 20 seconds. Nice job by Emmanuel fighting, and little banging up against the boards, and here comes George. And so this is what Great Neck needs to do here if it wants to control the zone. It's ugly, but it works. 3 seconds. 1 second, and they're going to go into the second period up a goal, Joe. Pretty shocking. This is the kind of game Great Neck needs.
It's true. Might be able to pull out a in the muck kind of game. Signing off till period 2, 1-0 Bruins. All right, I'm gonna try to figure out. Defenseman here, Nick. We got Barbera and George. All right, we've got Lucas on the other line, and Dettori. I think, who am I missing? A Win is out there, so they're running 5D, I guess. All right. Oh, and they go for his knee again. And you know what? I think the Pampas just got payback, but he's back out on the ice. So gets the interception, gets hit from behind. Nothing called. And I think we got a glove save there. This game's going to get out of hand in a hurry. The refs are not calling anything, and this is it's already a physical game. So if the refs don't call stuff, it's just going to be a rough Saturday night. Let's see what happens. All right. Huber on a draw, the Pampas on the left wing, Barbera and Jack, and Nygaard on the chase. He gets thrown down from behind. Puck's behind the net. The Pampas lays a hit. Nygaard's there. And here come the Plainsmen coming out. Barbera on a play. Gets his man, loses his edge. He had corner, and he gets it into Huber. Huber takes a hit at the line, but the Bruins are offside because of that hit. And here come the Plainsmen, and there's going to be no contact here. Comes around George. George off to the wing. We've got 3 Bruins there, and the Plainsman gets it. Pass across through his stick. That was a good setup by the Plainsman. Off Barbera's boot. Barbera, the Pampas, and here comes Nygaard. I think he's out of gas. He had no acceleration there. And across, the Pampas. Huber and the Pampas on the forecheck. Gets through, and they're bearing down on George. Barbera's back as well. He's going to have to cut in and cover his man, and he does effectively. Wipes out the number 3, but pushes it out to the point off of Barbera. And here comes Huber. Huber comes out. Oh, almost a toe drag across. Barbera, it doesn't work. And George got to break that one up, and there's the Pampas off the, just under the dasher, and out. Bruins full-on change. That line's been out there since the start of period. And let's see if the Bruins regroup here as the Plainsmen dump it in. And we got Dettori on the chase. Dettori gets there. Number 3's still there. Number 3 on the move. Nice pass across. Great break up by Lucas. That was a wide open wing there, and Lucas saved the day. Jacob wouldn't have had a shot on that one. Dettori pushes it out to Eddie. Eddie's going to clear the zone, and he does. He pays the price, but he does his job. Plainsmen regroup and neutralize across. Casella's there to break that up, but here come the Plainsmen. And Dettori with the poke check. And Emmanuel forces him to be offside, and here comes Casella. Casella gets it through and deeper into the Plainsman zone. Plainsman got to regroup and come out here. They come across. We got Dettori and Lucas back. Lucas forces him wide. Shot. Jacob had the post. We're all good there. Jacob had the post. No chance that puck's going in. Casella tries to backhand in, but here comes the Plainsman. 2-on-1 down low. Sails it high. We got lucky there. Plainsman should have passed the puck. Didn't do it. He had no winger. Plainsman get it deep. Now we're starting to get a lot of action on our end. Good block by Dettori. And Lucas on the puck. And Bottiglieri in front. Wide open. And that was it. A lot of possession in the Bruin zone. It's just a matter of time. They found the off wing. Wide open. Jacob had absolutely no shot. We got a tie game. 11:55 of the first. What are you seeing, Nick?
I'm seeing Great Neck is going to need to come out and regroup here a little bit and start hitting. They got a little rattled over here with the hitting right off the right at the beginning of the second period, and they're gonna need to get a little physical here. Good job by Jack George. They're trying to come around, win all over him, and they try to do it again, and George whiffs. You got to be careful. And so now Wynn is all over him. And, off the post. And then Wynn again. Wynn putting in a lot of time here. And so the shot, nice stop by Jacob. And the puck is loose, covered by Jacob. And they break it up. Wynn definitely saved the day there. No. So Huber on the faceoff, it comes across. Trying to get to it, he's up against the boards. Barbera all over him, Huber there to help. They put it up against the boards, it lands. Barbera now, again, can't get a puck on it as it's landing. Huber again, trying to get it out, they can't do it. And finally, nothing happening here. They're chipping it, and Barbera is breaking it up again. And Jacob, and now, nice. And they're trying to push Barbera, but it doesn't work. You can't take Flat Stanley out. He's too rubbery. You see him? He went like this, like a rubber band. He defied physics right there. No, he didn't go down. It was incredible. He bent. So Huber on the faceoff now. Oh, wow. It's an incredible save by Jacob. George coming away with it. George sending it up. Gets that out of the zone. And Plainsman send it back. Jacob sends it the... nice job by Barbera to put it into the neutral zone. Nice and strong. And Huber getting there. Nice move by Huber. Oh, wow, off the post. No, it was right off the post. And nice hit by Dettori. And so they try to send it across. DePompas in. Plainsman now trying to get it back in front. Nice move by George. And they come back the other way. Huber now. They need to do this. That's the way they open up the ice. They've got to get these guys off of a rhythm and give themselves an opportunity to break away. And there you go. And that's how you do it. They want to play physical. They want to disrupt these guys. It has to be a game of disruption. That was Huber.
Hey, Nick might be what they needed. We got it.
No, it was George on the assist. So now on the face-off, manual, they send it back into the Plainsman zone, but Plainsman come away with it. They come the other way, quickly getting back on these, Jack George and Nick Dettori. Plainsman try to send it across. It goes behind the net. They're trying to set it up. Doesn't go. Shot. No shot. And DePompas now. Nice pass up to Emmanuel. Gets just past him. And Emmanuel chips it up. And DePompas throwing the body there. But they got to be careful with stuff like that because so now, and he goes wide. Goes wide again. The Point now gets a hold of it. Point tries to settle it down. They come back, try it again, and they get him. So we go 2-2 here, 8:41 in the second period, Joe.
Well, all I could say is it's a battle. It's a battle. And I think maybe this is what Great Neck needed, this type of game, because they slept-walked through the morning game, which none of you will watch, I'm sure. And here we go. Plainsmen are bringing it to the Bruins. Bruins have responded, in my estimation, and we're 2-2. And we've got Barbera and Dettori paired up. I think that's the first time tonight, I believe. Over to Eddie. Doesn't go, and here come the Plainsmen. Barbera is going to have to chase there. Backhands it. Here comes Barbera. He's going to run somebody over. And here comes Eddie, and he's got Casella going towards the net. We got a penalty. Oh, and it goes through. Ben had a golden opportunity. Bruins call the goalie because it's delayed penalty. And what do we got? Bruins still have the puck, and we get a whistle now. Let's see what the call is. Anyone got the call there? Definitely on the Plainsman. We know that much. See what the signal is. Slash. All right. Got the wood shampoo going. I missed it. All right. Bruins do not have a great power play, but let's see if we can put it together now. 8:09 in the second. 2-2 game. 2-2 in the second with 2 minutes on the penalty. Here we go. Comes out. Barbera pinches, and he's got the puck. He's got to regroup. He's coming through. Plainsman missed check. Here goes Barbera towards the middle. He's going to rip one. And pad save by the goalie. Nygaard on the crash. Huber on the crash. Doesn't get a shot off, but he's on his man like a wet rag. Out come the Plainsmen. They're shorthanded. Dettori rubs his man out, and they're offside, so they got to regroup. And here comes Huber. Oh, it doesn't go through. He's on the forecheck. Bruins got to help him out. Here comes Dettori. He's got a lane. Chips it off the boards and deep. Let's see if we get an icing here. We really shouldn't get an icing because the Plainsman wasn't really skating for the puck. That's usually a wave off. All right, so defense is off. We've got a new defensive line out. Looks like Huber's on the ice still. All right, so we've got Lucas on the D with Jack George. We've got the Pampas on the left wing, Huber on the right wing. Huber, that was Nygaard on the draw. Oh, stolen. He's got a man in front, wide open. Glove saved by Jacob. Point blank range. Keeps the Bruins in it. Puglisi in the corner. And the Bruins, as the Pampas gets it out to Nygaard. Nygaard chips it over to Huber. Huber, he's lined up, but he goes right around his man like a pylon. Takes a shot. It's loose in front. No Bruins crashing the net. Well, they were, but just got there late. That was Nygaard. Another step, and he had a wide open net. And we got a whistle. 43 seconds. High stick on whom?
No, just a high stick.
Oh, just a puck touch with a high stick. No penalty. Still 5-on-4 Bruins. Wynn and Barbera back on the ice. 43 seconds left in the power play. I was going to say PK. But that's the way it goes. All right, Huber wins the draw. Huber in the middle. And nothing doing. Here comes the Plainsmen. They get it out. Wynn blocks it with his body. Bruins get it back in. Off Huber's skate. Huber's got to get on side. The Pampas waits. And, sometimes you're better off just dumping it in. Here comes Barbera in the rush. He sees an opportunity, but he gets stolen. Leaves Wynn on an island. Wynn deflects it off his skate. Bails out his defenseman. Number 5. They're on the cycle of Plainsmen, even though they're down a man. Barbera comes in. Barbera working 2 Plainsmen. I don't know why he's outnumbered on the power play, but he is. Barbera's working hard in the corner, but he's not getting it done. Hits his man. And now we've got Wynn and Barbera. Both defensemen are on the check in the corner. And there was a Plainsman in front, and now he's got the puck. And Huber's going to have to pick him up. Even strength across. Number 5 is lined up, but Barbera backs off him. He's probably out of gas. Coaches want Barbera in front of net. He goes there. And we've got a whistle. I'm going to say hand pass, I believe. Hand pass or high stick, one or the other. Hard to tell from the singles from Seeger. 5:40 second period. 2's across. 2 for the Bruins. 2 for the Plainsmen. 2 for the period. None for the announcer. Manuel on the draw. Bruins win the draw. Out comes Casella. He's lumbering across. He's got Caroline free. Here goes Caroline. She puts on the Jets. She comes in, gets it deep. And who's on the forecheck? Emmanuel's on the forecheck now. And out come the Plainsmen. 3-on-2 across. Maintained. On the right wing, centering. Jacob pushes it aside. Manuel on the check with Lucas. They double team, flip around the off wing. Caroline's got to get there. Swings and misses on the check to Torrey. Hauser behind the net. He's looking for a man in front. He's got his man. Shot, saved by Jacob. Gloves it, frozen. Jacob, solid in goal tonight. Actually, the reason why this is 2-2 game. And we got some changes made by the Bruins. Caroline stays out, Emmanuel stays out. Actually, maybe no changes here. Okay, here we go. Emmanuel on the draw. Plainsman out to the point. Shot blocked by Casella. He's got freedom. He's into the zone on the right wing side. Takes a shot, gets blocked, blows a tire into the boards. Out come the Plainsman. Bruins have coverage across. Plainsman breakout, ineffective. Lucas up the boards. And offsides, now they're onside. Weird bounce off the boards in front of the net. Lucas he's about to get lined up, he gets rid of it. Casella's still out there fighting hard, using that big body. Manuel gets ridden off. Plainsman go to the off wing, but there's the Torrey. Tries to push it forward, does to Caroline momentarily. And, back pass by Huber's now on the ice. And here come the Plainsmen in the 2-2 tie. Plainsman gain his own, come to the middle. 4 Bruins out. And they call the trip there. And the Torrey was smart to release the stick, but ref gave no credit for that, and they'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. First time, I believe, the Bruins is shorthanded. 4:02 of the second. 2 minutes on the PK, and Barbera and George look like they have to kill it off with Huber and Nygaard. Bruins lose a draw, but Plainsman won it too cleanly, so they got to regroup at neutral ice. Bouncy puck, warm night here. Maybe the ice starts to degenerate. We'll see what happens. Okay. Barbera breaks up the breakout. He's got it. What's he going to do? He's going to go on the rush here, shorthanded. Goes wide right, brings it backhand, forehand, shot, save. 2 saves in a row. Barbera on the save, Huber on the follow. Goalie came across, pad save.
Pressure we're getting right now. Yeah. Penalty kill pressure.
All right, we got a face-off in their zone, Nick.
I hate to say it, Joe. This is exactly where Great Neck likes to be. Man down, even. Why play a game where you're on the power play and be up? But Great Neck is very comfortable here right now.
2-2 Islanders.
Predators come, Plainsmen coming the other way. Barbera and Jack George are set. Burning the time off. 1:16 left. Plainsman now starting to cycle the puck. Looking. Challenging is Jack George. And so Plainsman burning some more time. Minute. They're looking, trying to set. Shot. Oh, wow. Goes right through. Yes. Right through, in and out of the net. It was quick. 53 seconds, and I was done. So Great Neck goes down for the first time in the game. Penalty is off. Even strength. And coming out onto the ice is Emmanuel. Wynn and DeTore come in to substitute on D. Huber and on the face-off, Eddie on the wing. DeTore now trying to get it past. Can't do it. Wynn now putting it up against the boards. Emmanuel there to help. Emmanuel now gets pushed up against the boards, forcing Eddie to come in. Eddie now trying to get into the zone, does so, but the Plainsmen get it and start heading the other way. They dump it, and they send it back the other way with Eddie now getting front. Huber looking for the hit as opposed to the puck. Puck is loose after the stop. Wow, Emmanuel gets taken down by the defenseman. That defenseman's looking to take heads, and these guys are being apprehensive as a result. Eddie now dumping it into the zone. And Eddie goes down. Now the other way here. Lucas stumping it with some help from Eddie. Puck is loose. Eddie now against the boards. He's fighting too. That defenseman's just looking to hit. Come on, guys. And it comes across. And so the penalty's going to be called.
No way.
13 thought he was going.
Send him a go-away party.
That's personal. This White Plains team is personal. You hear them?
No, I don't have to. You're picking that up?
Yeah, I am.
I can't hear anything.
So we're going to be on a 2-minute power play, the dreaded power play for Great Neck.
Dreaded power play.
Huber on the face-off. And, of course, Plainsman grab it, send it into the zone. And they're going to bring it all the way back on the icing.
They could have waved that off.
Burns 8 seconds off the clock.
That's a good way to do it. You know, sort of a slow. Yeah, and you know, the ref might blow it off, and that's effectively an icing.
Manuel on the face-off. Plainsman get it. Plainsman coming the other way now. Jack George and, nice break up by Barbera. But they are on the power play, so they should be in control of this puck. Somehow they're not.
Come this way.
They send it towards the middle, gets past to Pompous, and Great Neck on a power play, but not in control of this puck at all. To Pompous now, putting some body into it. Jack George getting it. Oh, geez, and it goes right in. Not looking, screened. The dreaded power play, guys. He didn't see it, it was screened. So now on Lucas. Manuel there to apply some pressure. And to Huber. Huber now's got to race it to get it. Takes the shot anyway. Gets pushed against the boards. And now Plainsman try to come the other way. Oh, gets past and goes loose. They send it in front of the net. Nice stop by Jacob. Unbelievable. Sends Huber the other way now. So 10 seconds on the power play. Makes the move. Let's see what he's going to do here. Goes down. And they're getting called with the penalty here. So they're going to go 5-on-3 for 25 seconds.
Nick gives me the last 2.5 seconds. All right. Tough end of the second, Nick. What do you think, man? That was a tough sequence here. Oh, Bruins pull the goalie for 2.5 seconds here. They're going to go up 6-on-4 for skaters. And Joey's got to win the draw. And that's kind of a delay of game on the draw by the Plainsman, but you rarely get that call. He kind of sat on the puck there. All right, listen, we were in this game. We're still in this game. Kind of a tough end. And we come back with a 5-on-3 at the start of the third period. See what the coach draws up. See you then.
We're rolling, guys.
All right, we're back on here. 5-on-3 Bruins, 15 minutes in the third. 4-2 Plainsman. We're not sure. This is a rarefied air here. Bruins win the draw out to Casella. No icing. And 13 on the puck. Someone's got to get on him. Barbera's going to step up, take the shot, fans on it. Now we got problems. And Jacob's not going to come out. He's going to stay deep. And we just gave up a 5-on-3 power play goal. Unbelievable. I've seen that before, but it's been a few years. Problem started at the blue line when Barbera missed on that shot. And 1D back. Probably Jacob had to come out of the net there, would have helped. All right, Tottori comes in. We're still 5-on-3 up for a full 130. Barbera's on the puck. Turns it over yet again. 2-on-0 down low. Save made by Jacob. Bailed Barbera out. And they got 4 guys on the ice. I don't know what's going on here. We got 2 penalties on the clock, so it's not 5-on-4. It's 5-on-4. Not sure what they're allowed. Maybe the clock is wrong. I don't know. Barbera on the puck. He comes out. He's got Huber in the head, man. Nah, a little bit too far behind him. Not fast enough. Okay, we're a little close. Barbera's on the puck here. Comes around, shoots it out. Bruins got to regroup. The scoreboard must be wrong because we show 43 seconds on 1 penalty, 108 on the second penalty, but the Plainsmen have 4 on the ice. So, from this angle, can't tell you what's going on.
Anthony wants to know.
Face off in the Bruins zone.
On the ice for that, Nick? I don't either.
Bad sequence there for the Bruins. Barbera in particular. Okay, here we go. Bruins clear the zone. And Plainsmen have the puck. And here come the Bruins across the Huber, across ice. He's going to pull up and gets ridden, but and Nygaard was the intended third pass, but he either lost an edge or got hit from behind. I'm not sure. Win on the puck, coming around. Win goes off the Plainsman and back in our zone. Win's got to cycle back to George. George goes back to Win. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Plainsmen, and the 5th man came out. I guess we're even strength now. Is there anybody in the box? Nobody? I guess the clock must have been wrong. All right, so that shorthanded goal we gave up was a 5-on-4, not a 5-on-3. Makes it a little bit easier to handle, but not much. All right, we got some making up to do. 5-2, third period, 12:55. The announcer is speechless. This one's gone sideways. Barbera in the corner. Fans again. He must have a hole in that stick. We're going to have to check that. Goes out to Eddie out of the zone. Eddie on the forecheck. D to D doesn't work for the Plainsmen, so now it's all the way back behind the goal line. And Ben Casella on the forecheck. He's effective so far. Defenseman had cleared the zone. George. So out comes 83 for the Plainsmen. Eddie lines him up, neutralizes his man, and Barbera is going to come around and backhand it up to Ben, but it doesn't get there. George, cross. That's a score. That's a score. Defensive breakdown in the zone. Leaves a man loose on the weak side, and they pop in the easy one, 6-2. Nick's got his head in his hands, so I don't know if he's ready for the mic. You ready for the mic here?
The Islanders right now outshooting the Red Wings.
George on the face-off. Eddie now up against the boards. Plainsman send it the other way. There's Jack George trying to get a hold of it. Plainsman now shot, stopped. Stop in action now.
5 minutes left. 45 shots. Let's go, Caroline.
They haven't taken 45 shots in 2 years.
So Huber on the face-off. Puck goes past the net to Caroline. Caroline now setting it up. Sends it across to DePompas. Nice pass to Huber. Gets in front of him. Huber now just chips it behind the net. Caroline getting there. Caroline staying up, and the Plainsman trying to do something with it. Get tangled up when DePompas hits him. Oh, Jack George whiffs. Gives an opportunity to Plainsman here. Nets off, and that brings a stop in action, thankfully. On the face-off, Huber. Plainsman get it, shot. Stopped by Jacob. Caroline puts it up against the boards, tries to get it past Plainsman, doesn't work. Getting there is DePompas to Huber. Huber now chipping it into the zone. Plainsman get to it. Huber applying pressure. DePompas there. Pass comes across fast, wide. Wynn chasing it down. Wynn getting there, and it's going to be an icing. Line change here. Manuel, George, and Eddie coming in. Barbera and Wynn on the D. Manuel on the face-off. Plainsman try to come away with it. George getting there. Puts his body against the boards. They can't get to it. George now sending it across the net. Hits the pad of the goalie. Plainsman come the other way now. Manuel getting there. Manuel to Eddie, can't get a stick on it. So the Plainsman now coming down into the zone. It's loose right by the net, and Barbera coming away with it. Barbera puts it up against the boards, gets past them, and now Eddie skating it. Eddie looking. Eddie skating. George coming around. Now Emmanuel's going to have to get there, but George coming in. Barbera now puts it back up against the board, sends it the other way. Plainsman now looking to set up and gets past Lucas, but there's Barbera to send it back the other way. Eddie to George. George chipping it up. George now going for it. Coming around. And George goes down. George down. All right. Come on, Georgie. Come on, Georgie. Let's go.
Here, George, take off your helmet.
What about the players to give a medical?
Guys, back up. Eddie, Huber, back up. Back up. Relax. All right?
Yo, these kids are laughing.
George, did you see stars? George.
Dad, we're gonna need McNuggets.
All right, done.
You need a 20-piece and a Diet Coke.
He's a real comedian, your son.
George skates off. He's fine. Tough kid.
I might just clip that and make a second YouTube video just of that.
See what happens the rest of the way here. 9:41, 6-2. Plainsman lead. They kind of broke this one open.
Like, remember like
Ended the second, started the third.
Going to Disneyland? Yeah. George was like, I'm going to McDonald's.
Experienced linesman is having discussions with both benches. Probably trying to explain to them to keep this one clean for the rest of the way. There are 4 Plainsmen on the ice. It called boarding there. We got 1 man in the box for 2 minutes. I don't see a second Plainsman joining us. Yeah, right? And George puts the Bruins down. We're joking. Bruins power play is so bad, we might give up a goal. All right, so here we go. 5-on-4. Bruins. 9:41. Goal here would make this interesting. Bruins win the draw cleanly, too cleanly. Jack pushes it across. And here come the Plainsmen in the zone. Number 3, Barbera gets a stick on it, forces that into the rafters. And we'll have a face-off, should have a face-off in the Bruin zone on the right wing side. And I believe that is, I'm going to say that's Nygaard taking the draw. That would be consistent with what they've been doing. So Huber skates past it, comes around. Barbera's got it a hard around. He's got nobody to pass it to. So, and he gets double teamed. And out come the Plainsmen with the puck. No one is challenging the puck for some reason. Barbera tips it over to the boards. He's going to run his man. He's going to keep running his man. And here comes Barbera. Barbera up to Huber. Huber comes in, takes a shot. Glove save in the zone. And we got number 13. He's got a mouth. Number 13's putting a giant target on the back. Is that a girl? That's a girl. She's got a pretty deep voice. All right, threw me off. All right, Huber on the draw. We had a change on D. Looks like we got Dettori out to the wing to Nygaard. Nygaard forces it deep. In goes the Pompous, and Nygaard doesn't work. Out come the Plainsman. 1 minute left, and off the wing comes the Plainsman. Cuts to the middle. Backhand attempt doesn't go through. Centering pass doesn't work. Here comes the Pompous back out. He's got Huber on the right wing, but Huber's covered. There's no passing lane. So in dumps Dettori. Over to Huber. Behind the net, picked off by DePompis. Huber on the backhand, but nobody there. And out and on the bench. No, yep, on the bench. Slow whistle. And we got an offensive line change for the Bruins. 33 seconds left on the power play / penalty kill, depending on your perspective. From my angle, there's a lot of chatter going on. Face off. Win by the Bruins, get into the zone, but the Plainsmen have it. And they clear out. That's an icing, and they'll blow the whistle there. Get face off back in the Plainsman zone with 22 seconds left on the Bruins power play. Not a whole lot of action the last couple of minutes in terms of hockey and scoring chances. See if the Bruins can change that. Win the draw clean. Out to Dettori through his legs. Gets it over to Eddie. Eddie off the boards to Emmanuel. Got Casella in front doing battle. Scrum over there. And here come the Bruins. 2-on-1 down low. The shot. Pad save and frozen puck by the goalie. Face off with 6 seconds left. No change on the ice for the Bruins. Partial change by the Plainsmen. And we're going to do it all over. Face off. Win by the Bruins. And Ben behind the net goes to center. Goalie's there holding the post. No defenseman there. Probably hanging back for the player coming out of box. Even strength. Here comes 14. Walks right in. Doesn't get it done. And out come the Bruins. He had a golden opportunity but failed to capitalize. And here comes Casella. He's going to get ridden off on a high check by the girl. Throws an elbow. And the Bruins defenseman backing off. Oh, and we got a goal here. We got a goal here. There's a nail in the coffin at the 7:08 mark. 7-2 on the rush. I've been informed that the girl with long hair is actually not a girl. The player for the Plainsmen. Thought that voice was a little too deep. All right, here we go. We got a defensive line change to 7-2. 5-on-5 action. And Huber tries to push it forward. Caroline gets it deep. Finishes Joey's face-off win. Off the netting, whistle. Face-off in the zone. Capasso has not been challenged in a while. See if the Bruins could do it here. At 7-2, 6:59 to the third. And Plainsman win the draw and out. And Barbera's the only man back. And he effectively gets it done, rallying from a tough couple of minutes. Here comes Huber. Huber comes across, circles back in a Gretzky-like move. Off the skate. Caroline keeping that puck deep. High stick, waved off. Actually, they called it good, miraculously. I don't know how. And here come the Plainsmen. And there are bodies on the ice. George is back on the ice. He's loaded for bear. I would not want to be a Plainsman. Barbera goes to break it up, misses again. Those plays aren't working for him tonight. Here come the Plainsmen. They got pressure deep. A wall of Bruins. They still have the puck. Sliding across goes Jacob. No chance. Completely out of position on defense tonight. Nick, it's been a rough night for the defense.
Repeat of this morning. Yeah, they're falling apart. Okay, so here they come. Lucas passing over to Dettori to Nygaard. Emmanuel now trying to pick it up. Can't get there. Great Neck trying to figure something out here. So we have a pause in action here right now. So Manuel on the faceoff, skating for it is Nygaard and Dettori. It's in front of the net. Jacob covers. But Greatnick really giving no D here.
How many goals we give up this morning? 8 also? I think so. What's that? We gave up 8 goals this morning.
Rough day.
Manuel on the faceoff. Puck is loose, covered by Jacob again. Manuel on the faceoff. Plainsman shot, stopped by Jacob and then covered. 5:31. Manuel on the faceoff again. Shot goes wide, loose. Plainsman trying to get a hold of it. fighting for it. Puck now comes loose. Skating it down is Nygaard and Emmanuel. Torrey trying to get there. Comes back the other way. Plainsman got a hold of it. Plainsman got it at the point. Shot deflected. Goes out of play.
We're at the Foxwoods Final 5 here. In a game that went sideways for the Bruins at the end of the second. There's been no bounce back from there. See how the final 5 minutes goes here. Huber on the draw. And Bruins, Plainsman, shot from the point. Jacob with the save. Eddie coming out with the puck. He gets ridden off. Plainsman have the puck. Casella's got to get there. Casella does get there. And they scrum along the boards. Oh, Huber had a chance to break it out. Didn't work. Barbera's going to cycle down. He's got a kid going to run at him. Gets rid of the puck. It's out of the zone. Hit behind the play there, I think. Keep an eye on that. 13, ineffective. Casella on the forecheck. Cycling back around. Oh, the Plainsmen, they come out through neutral ice. They're onside across, 2-on-2 across, 3-on-2 across. Cuts the middle, 84. Broken up by George. And in the corner, Plainsmen march out with it. Huber. Barbera reaches. And out comes Barbera. He's got some making up to do. He gets ridden off. 91 across. Plainsmen yap after every check. Yeah. All right. Here comes Casella. Gets it deep. Eddie over there. It's gut check time for the Bruins here. This is Plainsman showing no class. Here come the Bruins. Eddie looking for his man in the middle. He's got Casella. Goes back again. Puck's loose. Here comes the master talker for the Plainsman. Shoots it off of Huber's back. 62 comes out with the puck. And they're offsides. 3:18 in the third. Full change for the Bruins. Nope, defensemen stay out there. Oh, full change for the Bruins. And into the Bruins zone. Win on the backhand, gets it out. Plainsman dumping off sides. Bruins got time, don't take advantage of that time. And double teamed on the puck is George, but he battles and gets it over to Nygaard. Nygaard kind of fumbles it a little bit and back in the zone. They're off sides, so the Bruins can skate up if they want, and they do. And now come the Bruins. Headman pass doesn't work to Nygaard. And here come, there's an interference not called, number 7. Picked off Manuel on a forecheck. And shot off the Plainsman. Here comes Emmanuel. Big check was coming, but he went for the puck instead. He's going to get run. That's a hit from behind and a board, probably no call. Puck stays in, 78. George on the slash, no call. In front. Jacob's down, he's a little out of sorts. Got to get his check the hardware. Big hit in the corner on 9. And here come the Bruins. But Emmanuel gets knocked off the puck. Wide open across. Jacob makes the save. And not for nothing, but the Bruins have no fight in them right now. 8-2, 156 in the third. It's gut check time. So far, not seeing it. Last chance for the Bruins. Go over to Nick.
Down the last minute 54 here. Plainsman now just cycling the puck. Barbera now looking. Puck goes high. DePompis. And comes away with it. DePompis now looking, makes the move, shot. Second attempt, loose. Huber covered. Minute 27. It's on the face-off now. Huber sends it across wide to Barbera. And they send it back. They're going to burn the clock here, minute 14. Huber gets a hold of it, dumps it into the zone. Skating towards it is DePompis. Try to get it out of the zone. They do so. It's coming across. Can't catch the pass. DeTore gets there, sends it back the other way. Casella now. So now we're down to the final minute here. And puck is loose up against the boards. Ben Casella sends it to the neutral zone. Huber getting there, puts it up, and now Huber coming in. Huber Plainsman tries to take Huber out, can't do it. Down to the last 30 seconds here, and they cycle it across, and Barbera there. Barbera looking, sends it in front. Goes around the other way. That should have been clearly a tripping, wasn't called. Plainsman coming in the other direction now, and trip, no call. End of the game. Another tough one here today. Yeah.